You have to be a great shooter to be a scorer. That's a fact. But now learn the secrets that make those great shooters great scorers. The All-World Hockey Institute presents Sniper Shooting and Scoring. On this tape, you'll learn the secrets that make the snipers the best.
He was at the hash marks. Now Burry works his way. Mike, this is one of those ones I'm not going to touch. Just watch. Here goes Burry. Abel Burry, short-handed, breakaway, score! Now we're all going to want to watch this replay, and we still won't believe it. Unbelievable. Eiserman shot! What a magnificent goal by Steve Eiserman! This is his 400th career goal. What a way to put a milestone number up.
If you want to be a goal scorer, you have to know how to shoot the puck. Learning the proper fundamentals can add velocity and accuracy to your shot, which will allow you to beat a goalie anytime. Learning the slap shot, wrist shot, snap shot, how to break to the net and one-time the puck. These are all secrets you'll learn on this tape. We'll also learn percentage shooting, angles, relative positioning, and learning which type of shot works best in each scoring situation. Most of our best scoring secrets were taught this summer during our shooting and scoring camp held at Disney Ice. The All-World Hockey Institute offers summer camps for puck handling, European elite skills, power skating, and dominant defenseman play. This summer, we had over 400 students enjoy the All-World Hockey Institute, and we'll hope you learn from this tape so you can come back strong this season and beat a goalie anytime. This isn't school, but learning is important. What's the #1 scoring shot in hockey? Let's start it off with a quiz. Is it A, the backhand, B, the slap shot, C, the snap shot, or D, the wrist shot? The backhand shot is a great deception shot because the goalie never knows where you're going to take it. You can get it in tight to the goalie, you can get that puck up high, and that's important. But it lacks power and takes too much time to release. B, the slap shot. Everybody loves a slap shot. It's great long range. You can overpower the goalie. But let's face it, it lacks accuracy. The setup and release takes too long, and it's a tough shot to shoot on the fly. C, snap shot. The snap shot is a great scoring shot. It's quick release, so it fools the goalie. You can pick those corners up high, and you get the puck up quickly in tight. One time or off a pass, it's devastating, but it lacks power, and it's not the best shot long range. Wrist shot in the great Paul Kariya. Paul Kariya spends hours practicing the wrist shot in the off-season, and here's why. It's extremely powerful whether you're in tight or long range. It's the most accurate shot because of the great follow-through. You can use this shot high, low, or into the 5-hole, and one time or off the pass, it's fantastic. Best of all, you can shoot a wrist shot off your back leg, in motion, or cutting across the top. There's no doubt the answer is D, wrist shot, and I hope you practice it every day. Let's watch the world's best, Paul Kariya, Mighty Ducks phenom, and some of his great wrist shots. So let's take a look at the fundamentals of the wrist shot. First, hand position. It's a question of strength versus feel. If your hands are too far apart, it might make you feel strong on the stick, but you won't have much feel on the puck. Your hands are too close together, you'll lose power. You want your top hand gripping that stick tight, your bottom hand ready to roll over. The puck should be behind your back foot with the weight on the back skate. The puck is on the heel of your blade, and you're going to roll the puck to the middle as you execute the shot. Remember, the longer you stretch back, the more power you're going to have coming through the shot. The key to the wrist shot is the long sweep. You want to transfer your weight off your back foot to your front foot and roll the top hand right through the shot. The hands are important in a wrist shot. You want to make sure you stretch all the way through to the target. To maximize power, use the push-pull technique. The top hand is key in a wrist shot. As it drives towards the target and the release begins, my top hand is going to pull back towards my body. It's this pulling technique that gives added strength and power to anyone's wrist shot. But the bottom hand is equally as important. Let's take a look. The bottom hand really controls the accuracy for your shot. When you're driving off your rear foot and following through, you use your bottom hand to roll the shot towards the target. A low follow-through rolls over for low shots, and a high follow-through for high shots. Remember to cup the puck on your initial sweep for accuracy. Always start with the puck on the lower portion of your blade. Let's take one more look. The further back I sweep the puck, the more power I'm going to get. This is important. Now let's take a look at the students. You'll notice Ryan has good puck position and a long follow-through. This helps his accuracy. One of the keys is having your head up and picking and focusing in on a target. You'll notice Tyler keeps focused all the way through the shot. Balance is one of the keys to having a powerful wrist shot. You'll notice the puck position right on the lower part of the blade. As you roll through the shot, the puck slides to the middle portion of the blade. And now let's touch on some scoring techniques. You want to learn to shoot the wrist shot off the pass. It's devastatingly accurate. In motion or off your wrong foot, and on your off wing, and learning to adjust your feet. These are all great techniques for taking a wrist shot. Let's take a look at some examples. Here Ryan is receiving the pass and shooting off the pass. You notice Jeremy has his head down, although he lets a powerful shot go. Keeping your head up and focusing on the target once you receive the pass is important. Here Ryan takes a great shot, but you'll notice he's staring at the puck the whole time. He buries this one in the goalie's pad. Once again, right here, Ryan should have his head up and sneak a peek at the goalie. When receiving the puck on the off wing, you want to learn to adjust your feet. Without this adjustment, you won't get much power. Let's take a look at Ryan as he does it the right way, moving towards the target. Remember, adjust your feet and face the target. Drive right through. One of the keys to being a good scorer is having good balance. Tyler executes the rapid-fire drill, keeping his shots low, legs apart, wide balance. Let's watch how Ryan takes this puck off the pass and shoots the wrist shot one time. He sets up the puck behind his back leg, pushing and driving forward into his shot. He transfers his weight. His hand position is good here as he stretches long and follows through with his bottom hand. Finish the shot by rolling over the wrist, looking at the target. Remember, one of the great keys to being a goal scorer is having your head up. Ryan looks this puck on his stick and quickly takes a look at the net. Always focus in on your target and make sure you get that long sweep, pushing off your back leg and driving all the way through to the target. This is a goal every time.
Can you believe he called the shot? Look at him! Oh! One-on-one snapper.
Now let's focus in on the snap shot. The hand position is a lot like a wrist shot, but you want to use quick wrists and you snap the blade through the puck. The snap shot's a little bit like a slap shot where the puck is not on your stick at the start of the shot. Let's take a look. You'll see my hands are comfortably apart and I'll drive my stick downward into the puck. Now let's talk about puck position. Off the inside of your front skate. Remember, the key here is to transfer your weight. off your back skate and onto your front skate. Let's take a look at an example. As my stick comes through the shot, I want to make sure I'm using a little shaft. Remember, your stick should be 6 to 10 inches behind the puck. Notice the puck position. The key to a snapshot is as your stick comes down into the puck, your bottom hand does all the work. It's a lot of wrist in this shot. You'll notice the bend in my shaft as I lean on my stick. The bottom hand does all the work, snapping through the puck. Let's take a look at another example. As I bring the puck through to my front foot, I'm going to let the puck slide off my stick. As I move towards the target, my bottom hand snaps into the puck, driving the puck upwards. You notice the puck is off my stick here. The key is that bottom hand. Always make sure you finish high, driving through to the target. The height of the follow-through will dictate the height of the shot. Let's take a look now at the keys to a good snapshot. You'll notice as I receive the puck, I'll take that puck back. My hands are away from my body. I cup my puck. As I come through the shot, I push off from my back leg, releasing the puck off the blade of my stick and driving through the puck. Again, my follow-through dictates where the puck's going to go. Slap shot. The keys to the slap shot is puck position. You want to keep the puck off your inside foot with weight on both skates evenly balanced on the inside edges. The key to a good slap shot is the puck position. Make sure it's not too far ahead of you. Slap shot hand position. The bottom hand is midway down the shaft. The flex in the shaft dictates the power. By hitting down on the puck, that's what creates the flex in your shaft. Let's take a look at the example. You notice my stick hits the ice 1 to 2 inches behind the puck. The force of the ice working against my stick is what creates the bend in the shaft. My bottom hand drives through the shaft, and power is delivered by the flex between my bottom hand and my top hand. Let's take a look at some examples of the slap shot. The key to an effective slap shot is generating power through the shaft of your stick. By hitting down on the puck, it creates that added flex in your shaft and creates the power you'll need to overpower the goalie. One of the common mistakes is having that puck too far ahead of you and thereby reaching with your hand. So let's take a look. The stick is drawn back and upward, no higher than the shoulders. The weight is transferred to the front skate. The blade strikes the ice, and puck contact is made in the middle of the blade. My head is positioned over the puck as I finish my shot. And now let's take a look at the backhand. The puck position is behind the back foot. You want to make sure you stretch and extend, and you keep the puck on the heel of your stick, rolling the puck through to the middle of the blade. This is a common mistake. Let's take a look. You'll notice I have that puck stretched back, a lot like a wrist shot. Remember the keys. Let's take a look. You'll notice my arms are back behind my body. It's a long, sweeping motion, your arms finishing towards the target. The key to having an effective backhand is making sure you drive and finish all the way through to the target.
Shoots, he scores! What a move! His fifth of the game! What a play by Jamnov! Jamnov using a move I think most players only try in practice. Picked up now by Doug Wade. He has McCammon on his left. Wade up the middle! Score! Watch this move. Inside, outside, and up top on Rick Tabaracci.
Remember, having a great shot's not enough. You have to understand what it takes to be a great scorer, and shooting percentages is important. Let's take a look at same-side scoring, playing the angles, shooting versus passing, and most important of all, reading the goalie, net orientation. These techniques will make you a better scorer. Now let's take a look at some common mistakes. Burying the puck into the goalie. And although Jeremy is staring at the far corner, he's going to end up shooting this straight into the goalie's pad. Remember, the key is to focus in on your target and finish with that stick position right to the target. The key when bearing in on a goalie is to try and shoot the high percentage shot down low in the corner. You'll see Jeremy tries to take the puck upstairs. Remember, focus in on where you want to shoot the puck and fire it. Ryan does a good job here trying to pick the upstairs corner. Now let's watch from that opposite side. And here's the right way to do it. Focus in and fire the puck hard. Finish with your stick blade all the way through to the target. And now let's take those tight angle shots. Players need to learn that when they're coming in on an angle, to learn to play the percentages here. Ryan goes short side or 5-hole, a great shot. Notice where the rebound heads, right out in front of the net. By keeping these shots on the tight side, you're going to learn to get more rebounds. Instead of shooting that puck wide, Jeremy goes 5-hole here. This may be the high percentages. Playing close, tight to the goalie. Look for that 5-hole. A lot of players might shoot for that glove side, but that puck will end up going wide and will end all scoring chances. And now let's take a look at the worst shot in hockey. As Jeremy bears down on the right side, he finds himself way outside of the crease. This is a difficult shot to score on. The percentage shot, though, is to go upstairs, freeze the goalie, and then take that puck high. Remember to wait until the goalie goes down before taking that puck upstairs. Get it under the bar if you can. Another percentage shot is to go 5-hole. Let's take a look. Even though Jeremy doesn't score on this shot, he's still using his percentage. And there it is. Another key for players when you come in on the bad angle is don't give up on the rebound, even in practice. This is a good habit to develop. Always finish with a goal, as Ryan does here. Now let's take a look at your options, passing versus shooting. Too many players will take this shot on the bad angle. And even though we just talked about the percentage shooting, it's much better to hit an open man in the slot. You'll see Jeremy's in much better position to score here. Let's take one more look. As you break down on the goalie, you always want to sneak a peek into the slot. You'll notice he's in a bad angle. Even Even though Jeremy gets robbed here, he was in much better position to score. Now let's take a look at breaking to the net. One of the keys to scoring goals is to always drive hard to the net. As Jeremy looks over for the pass, he'll set his stick down and drive this puck into the back of the net. Notice where he's positioned, off the post, ready to receive the pass. There are so many keys, though, to being effective around the net. You'll notice Ryan had his head down and ends up driving this puck wide. Let's take a look again as Jeremy ends up finishing with this shot just a touch short. Now let's break down and analyze what went wrong. You'll notice the goalie is out of the net, a clear signal to pass the puck over to the slot. Jeremy should be scoping out the situation. You'll notice his stick is up in the air here. It should be down on the ice. As soon as you hit those hash marks, get that stick down. A common mistake is players don't stop at the front of the net. They'll continue skating onward. You'll notice Jeremy's stick blade is facing the pass, an excellent technique. As that puck comes across, you want to point your toe towards the open net. You'll see Jeremy's stick position is not where it should be. He should be lined up, even with the middle of the net. Because of his positioning, his head is down and he can't focus in on his target. It's a gaping hole. Take a look at his finishing position. His toe is pointed wide of the net. His head is down. And his body position is outside of the angle. These little keys are what make a good goal scorer. And now let's take a look at another example. As our player breaks the net, you'll notice he has his stick down. This signals the player with the puck that he's open for the pass. You'll notice how he lines up his stick blade and his body position. And the key is foot position. His toe is facing the target. His stick blade finishes right through to the target, driving the puck home. His head looking where he wants the puck to go. It's a goal every time. Players remember that the goalie is trying to anticipate that pass, so if you see him cheat early, drive it home. Let's take one more look at this. Our goaltender cheats off the post and tries to read that early pass. But a good sniper knows, hold on to that puck and catch that goalie if you can. And now let's take a look at shooting percentages. Relative position on the ice versus your optimal position. Relative position is where you are. Optimal position is where you want to be. Once again, Ryan is on a bad angle, but he'll take this puck to the front of the net and switch over to the backhand. Let's take another look. You want to make sure you bear down on the goalie and freeze them against the post before you pull that puck across the net. Remember what we said about the backhand. It's a great shot to get up high and in tight to the goalie. Optimal position on the ice is important on a one-on-one. Most players might have shot this puck or taken it around the net, but Tyler keeps his feet moving and breaks across the front of the net to bury the puck up high. Ryan does the same thing on his backhand. Some players might have shot that puck, but Ryan will show patience, move across the front of the net, and it's an easy goal. Learn to preach patience. A player moving towards the net should always learn to drive all the way through to the net. Too many times I see players float away from the defenseman and end up taking a poor angle shot. There's a gap here. Ryan should continue to the net. Instead, he'll float down to the goal line and take a very poor percentage shot. Let's watch Jeremy. He's faced with the same problem. The defenseman is forcing him outside, but he sees the gap, and he'll continue driving down to the net, trying to move that puck out in front of him, secure an optimal position on the ice. Now this is a much better angle shot. Have a little desire. Keep working to the front of the net. Remember, being a good goal scorer, you have to understand when to shoot the puck. Here, our defenseman is backing into his goalie. Rather than take the puck to the net, Tyler uses him as a screen and fires a good wrist shot. Notice again his optimal position on the ice. Once again, try and use that defenseman as a screen. Let's take a look from the goalie's perspective. Going to the front of the net is important, and screening and deflecting can be your best friends when you need those goals. Use your whole body, form a triangle with your stick, go for rebounds, and remember, stay clear of the crease. Tyler is off to the side, and he is not screening the goalie. Here Ryan shows us how to do it. His knees are bent, his legs are apart, his stick is down, and he'll deflect this puck through the goalie's legs. A lot of players end up to the side of a goalie, and this is a common mistake when making a proper deflection. You should always screen the goalie, inhibit their view of the puck. Here Ryan is outside of the crease, allowing the goalie to step forward. Had he have been there, she would have been stuck back in her net. He stands little to no chance of deflecting a puck as he stands off to the side. His stick is not down, and he cannot make proper contact as the puck comes to the goalie. My little buddy does a good job, though, finishing up and playing the rebound. This is a great key and a great practice habit. Ryan shows us how. Even though he's off to the side here, he makes the proper adjustment and gets right in front of the goalie. And remember, playing rebounds is important. Ryan anticipates and drives in to bury this puck. When screening the goalie, remember, stay out of the crease. And net orientation is key when to shoot the puck. Is the goalie back in the crease, moving backwards, or off the line of the puck? Then you gotta shoot it. Let it rip. Let's take a look at some examples. As Jeremy approaches the hash marks, the goaltender is back in the net. He'll fire this puck and score every time. Her feet are in the crease. Fire it. It's best to make your decision at the hash mark when bearing down on the goalie on a breakaway. Here, Tyler is too far out. He'll end up shooting this puck into the goalie. And when you're alone with the goalie, win the deke. The key here is to read the goalie. Are they outside the crease, stationary or slow? And watch their lateral motion. This is something you can pick up from the bench. Always study the goalie when you're sitting on the bench. It's a key to being a good goal scorer. As our puck handler bears down on the goalie, you'll notice they're way out of the crease. Here it's an easy choice. Move to the side and drive it to the back of the net. Remember, make your decision at the hash marks. Try and read the goalie's feet. If they're outside the crease, you got them beat. And what would you do here? Looking at the goalie, you see they're inside the crease. The choice is simple. Fire the puck. In this example, Ryan bears down. He's not sure what to do. What would you do? That's right. The goaltender's outside the crease. The deke is the way to go. Work hard in practice, and we'll see you next year at the All World Hockey Institute. Have a great season, and fill the net with a lot of pucks.